Many people assume that all chili sauces are the same, a quick way to add spice and flavor to their meals. But the truth is, not all chili sauces are created equal. For older adults, this difference can mean the contrast between vitality and exhaustion. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to what we consume. Processed condiments can have a far greater impact than we might realize. Most commercial chili sauces found on grocery shelves are packed with ingredients that our systems were never meant to handle regularly. These sauces are often overloaded with sodium, refined sugars, and artificial preservatives, all designed to make them last longer and taste stronger, but none of which serve our health. High sodium levels are one of the most concerning factors. Many brands add excessive salt to heighten flavor, but this can silently raise blood pressure, strain the heart, and lead to water retention. For an older adult who is trying to maintain good cardiovascular health, these small daily doses of hidden salt can quickly add up and contribute to serious complications. Then there's sugar, often hidden under names like high fructose corn syrup or dextrose. It's added to balance out the spice, but it does more harm than good. Too much sugar weakens the immune system, increases inflammation, and saps energy levels, leaving the body more vulnerable to fatigue and joint pain. Artificial preservatives and colors are another issue. Many chili sauces contain ingredients like sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate, or artificial dyes such as red 40 or yellow 6. These are used to make the sauce look more appealing and last for months on a shelf, but they also disrupt the body's natural balance. Over time, they can cause digestive discomfort, trigger allergic reactions, interfere with nutrient absorption, problems that become more pronounced as the body ages. For someone striving to stay active and mentally sharp, these ingredients do the exact opposite of what's needed. The deceptive part is how normal these sauces appear. They come in attractive bottles, carry big brand names, and are marketed as hot, extra spicy, or authentic. But behind the label lies a cocktail of additives that contribute to inflammation, the root of many age-related conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. Chronic inflammation makes it harder for the body to recover, slows metabolism, and increases stiffness, all of which can make a person feel older than they truly are. Older adults often notice that after eating processed foods, they feel bloated or sluggish without understanding why. It's not the spice that's the problem, it's the chemicals hidden within. The body has to work overtime to process these unnatural ingredients, diverting energy away from repair and regeneration. Instead of nourishing the body, the sauce taxes it. This is why making simple swaps can have such a dramatic impact on how one feels day to day. Choosing pure, natural chili sauces made with real ingredients helps reduce inflammation, supports digestion, and enhances circulation. Natural heat from chilies can even boost metabolism and release endorphins, improving mood and vitality. When the spice comes from nature and not a factory, can awaken the senses and stimulate energy instead of draining it. This is the kind of mindful eating that leads to real wellness in later years. Food should energize, not exhaust. For those who love flavor and spice, understanding what's inside the bottle is the first step toward better health. The goal isn't to give up chili sauces entirely, but to become more aware of the quality and purity of what's being consumed. Aging gracefully depends on nourishing the body with ingredients that work in harmony with it, not against it. Every bite is an opportunity to either heal or harm. Once this awareness sets in, every choice becomes a step towards strength, clarity, and longevity. Reading labels might sound like a small step, but for anyone who truly wants to protect their health and longevity, it's one of the most powerful habits you can build. Every time you pick up a bottle of chili sauce or any packaged food, you're holding more than flavor. You're holding a mix of ingredients that can either support your well-being or silently work against it. The modern food industry has mastered the art of presentation. Bright labels, bold fonts, tempting taglines like all natural, low fat, or authentic taste are designed to grab your attention, but they rarely tell the full story. The truth is written in the fine print on the back, in the ingredient list and nutrition facts. That's where you find what really matters. When you look at the ingredients, the first few items listed are the most important because they make up the majority of the product. If sugar, salt, or any artificial additive appears early in the list, that's a red flag. Many chili sauces contain sodium as one of the first ingredients, which can quickly exceed the daily limit your body can safely handle. Consuming such sauces regularly can raise your blood pressure and cause dehydration, both of which are dangerous, especially for older adults. Sugar is another common trap. It's often disguised under names like corn syrup, glucose, maltose, or even fruit concentrate. It adds a pleasant balance to the heat of the chili, but contributes nothing positive to your health. In fact, increases insulin resistance, makes you feel tired, and accelerates aging from the inside out. Then there are the artificial additives, the silent destroyers of vitality. Words like monosodium glutamate, sodium benzoate, or xanthan gum might not sound threatening, but they're signs that the sauce has been heavily processed. MSG is a common flavor enhancer that tricks your brain into craving more food than your body actually needs. Preservatives like sodium benzoate or potassium sorbate are added to prevent spoilage, but they can interfere with your body's ability to detoxify naturally. For someone trying to maintain steady energy, clear thinking, and balanced mood, these substances are a major obstacle. Reading labels isn't about fear, it's about awareness. Once you start doing it regularly, you'll be shocked at how many foods contain unnecessary chemicals. You'll realize that products you once thought were healthy are packed with hidden ingredients your body doesn't recognize. The simple act of choosing a sauce with clean, short, and understandable ingredients becomes a form of self-respect. When you choose purity over convenience, you're telling your body that its health matters. Over time, this awareness translates into better digestion, clearer skin, improved focus, and a sense of lightness that no artificial flavor can replace. Older adults especially benefit from this mindful approach. The body's metabolism slows with age, which means it processes additives and toxins less efficiently. What you eat stays longer in your system, influencing your energy and inflammation levels. That's why it's so important to avoid sauces that rely on fillers and chemicals. Look for natural ones that use simple, recognizable components: chili, vinegar, garlic, olive oil, and herbs. These ingredients not only enhance flavor but also provide antioxidants and anti-inflammatory benefits that help the body heal and thrive. The more you practice reading labels, the more control you gain over your well-being. It turns grocery shopping into a conscious act of care rather than a rushed routine. You stop being fooled by fancy marketing and start making decisions from a place of knowledge and empowerment. With time, your taste buds adjust. You begin to appreciate the richness of real food, the kind that doesn't need artificial colors or sweeteners to taste good. You discover that flavor doesn't come from chemicals, it comes from quality. This small habit can change everything. Every bottle you pick up becomes a test of awareness. Every choice becomes a message to your body that you value it enough to feed it the best. That's how you protect your heart, your energy, and your future, by paying attention to the details that most people ignore. Making your own chili sauce or choosing clean, natural alternatives might seem like extra effort, but it's one of the most rewarding changes you can make for your long-term health. For older adults especially, every ingredient you consume plays a direct role in how you feel, move, and think each day. Many people have become so accustomed to the convenience of store-bought sauces that they forget how simple it actually is to make flavorful, healthy versions at home. With just a few natural ingredients like fresh tomatoes, garlic, chili peppers, olive oil, and vinegar, you can create something that excites your taste buds and supports your body at the same time. The beauty of homemade chili sauce lies in its purity. You know exactly what's going in, and that alone gives you control, something that mass-produced products take away. When you prepare chili sauce yourself, you eliminate the need for artificial preservatives, dyes, and processed sugars. Instead of chemical stabilizers, you use natural acids like lemon juice or vinegar to keep the flavor fresh. Instead of artificial sweeteners, you can use small amounts of honey or dates if needed, giving the sauce depth without the crash that refined sugar causes. The difference in taste and energy after making this shift is remarkable. You feel lighter, more alert, and less bloated. That's because your body is no longer fighting off the side effects of additives. It's simply digesting real food. Cooking can also become a form of therapy. For many seniors, spending time in the kitchen reconnects them to a sense of creativity and independence. Preparing something from scratch provides a sense of accomplishment and reminds you that nourishing yourself is an act of self-care. Food prepared with mindfulness and intention always has a different energy. It not only fuels the body but also feeds the spirit. When you take the time to chop, mix, taste, you engage your senses fully, and that awareness carries over into other parts of life. You start making more conscious choices, not just with food but with habits, routines, and even thoughts. If cooking isn't always an option, there are still ways to choose wisely. Many small or organic brands now produce chili sauces made from real ingredients without chemicals. Look for ones with short ingredient lists, real chilies, herbs, spices, natural oils, and vinegar. Avoid anything with added sugars, preservatives, or words you can't pronounce. A cleaner sauce not only enhances your meal but also supports better digestion and heart function. The goal is not to cut out flavor. It's to restore balance so your meals bring joy without negative side effects. Choosing or making natural sauces also helps reduce inflammation. Artificial additives often trigger immune responses in the body, leading to swelling, pain, and fatigue. When you switch to natural, unprocessed ingredients, your body calms down. Your joints move more freely, your skin looks brighter, and your energy becomes steadier throughout the day. The antioxidants found in chili peppers, garlic, and tomatoes strengthen your cells, helping them fight damage from aging. Each spoonful of natural sauce becomes a small step toward rejuvenation. There's also something deeply satisfying about knowing that what you're eating is real. Your body recognizes natural ingredients and uses them efficiently, converting them into energy rather than storing them as toxins. Over time, this builds resilience. You start noticing improvements in mood, focus, and even sleep. Your meals feel lighter, yet they keep you full and satisfied. That's because real food works with your body, not against it. This shift isn't about perfection, it's about awareness. When you choose homemade or natural chili sauce, you're sending a clear message to yourself that your health and happiness matter more than convenience. That awareness builds momentum. It makes you more mindful of other products you buy, from snacks to beverages. You stop chasing flavor made in factories and rediscover the vibrant taste of ingredients grown in nature. This change is small, but it transforms everything. Food becomes more than just sustenance. It becomes a daily reminder that aging can be graceful, flavorful, and full of vitality when you choose what's real. Healthy eating becomes far more effective when it's supported by movement. The combination of clean, natural foods and light daily exercise creates a powerful balance that keeps the body strong, flexible, and youthful. For older adults, this isn't about pushing limits or following extreme workout routines. It's about gentle, consistent activity that complements a nourishing diet. The human body was designed to move, and when it doesn't, even the healthiest foods can't fully do their job. Movement helps every system function better. It improves circulation, enhances digestion, supports joint health, and keeps the mind alert and positive. Something as simple as a 20-minute walk each day can transform how your body processes nutrients. Walking stimulates blood flow, which delivers oxygen and vitamins to your muscles and organs. Helps your body absorb the benefits of the healthy foods you eat. Whether it's the antioxidants in your vegetables or the good fats in olive oil. Without movement, the metabolism slows down, leading to fatigue and sluggishness. The combination of a balanced diet and gentle exercise keeps your system active, helping maintain energy levels throughout the day. Light exercises like stretching, yoga, tai chi, or even dancing can also help relieve stiffness and improve flexibility. These movements strengthen the joints and reduce the risk of falls or injuries, something that becomes more important with age. They also encourage balance and coordination, which in turn enhance confidence in everyday activities. The key is to choose movement that feels good, something you look forward to rather than dread. This positive relationship with exercise makes it easier to stay consistent, and consistency is where transformation happens. Exercise also influences mood in ways that food alone cannot. Physical activity releases endorphins, natural chemicals that reduce stress, lift your spirits, help fight off depression or anxiety. Combined with clean, wholesome food, this creates a cycle of well-being. You eat better, so you have more energy to move. You move more, so you crave healthier foods. Each supports the other, creating harmony in body and mind. Older adults often find that regular movement helps them sleep better, think clearer, and feel more emotionally balanced. These are not just physical improvements, but signs that the body and mind are aligned. Hydration plays a crucial role in this balance as well. Movement helps flush out toxins, but without enough water, the process slows down. Drinking plenty of water and herbal teas throughout the day supports digestion and keeps the joints lubricated. This makes both eating well and exercising more effective. A dehydrated body feels tired, but when it's properly nourished and hydrated, every function improves from concentration to mobility. Lifestyle habits also tie into this synergy. Getting enough sunlight, spending time outdoors, maintaining social connections all contribute to a sense of vitality. When paired with nutritious meals and gentle exercise, these simple actions can make aging feel lighter and more vibrant. It's not about trying to look young, but about feeling alive in your own skin. The combination of mindful eating and daily movement brings a glow that no external product can match. This harmony extends beyond the physical. When your body moves and eats well, your thoughts become clearer and your emotions steadier. You stop focusing on what's wrong and start appreciating what your body can do. Exercise becomes a celebration of strength, not a punishment for indulgence. Food becomes a form of healing, not restriction. Together, they create a sustainable rhythm, a lifestyle that keeps you grounded, resilient, energized no matter your age. Small actions lead to big changes. Choosing to walk after meals instead of sitting, stretching for a few minutes in the morning, or preparing a fresh, balanced meal instead of something processed. These are the choices that build lasting wellness. The reward is not just a healthier body, but a lighter spirit, a clearer mind, and the deep satisfaction of knowing that you're nurturing yourself in the most natural way possible. Aging smart means eating smart, and that simple truth carries more power than most people realize. Growing older is not a signal to slow down, but an invitation to become more conscious about what you put into your body and how you treat yourself every day. The foods and habits that once went unnoticed begin to have a greater effect on your health, energy, and mood. As the body changes with age, the metabolism becomes slower, digestion more delicate, and recovery takes longer. But this doesn't have to mean a loss of vitality. In fact, when you start eating with awareness and mindfulness, you can reverse many of the effects people often associate with aging. Eating smart is about quality over quantity. It's about understanding that not all calories are the same and that the source of your food matters as much as the amount. Artificially flavored sauces, processed snacks, and sugary drinks might taste satisfying in the moment, but they create inflammation and fatigue that linger long after the meal. Real energy doesn't come from caffeine or sugar highs, it comes from foods that nourish your body from the inside out. Fresh vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, natural spices support the systems that keep you strong and alert. For instance, natural chili sauces made with simple, clean ingredients can enhance your meal's flavor without compromising your health. They give you the satisfaction of spice and zest without the harmful chemicals that drain your energy. The act of eating smart also involves mindfulness. It's about slowing down, appreciating your meals, and understanding how food makes you feel. Many people eat out of habit or convenience, barely tasting what they consume. But when you bring awareness to your meals, noticing the flavors, the ingredients, even your body's response, you begin to make choices that align with how you want to feel. This kind of mindfulness transforms eating from an automatic act into a deliberate form of self-care. It teaches you to respect your body's signals, when to eat, when to stop, and what it truly needs. Staying youthful isn't about avoiding spice, salt, or fat altogether. It's about choosing their purest forms. When you use real olive oil instead of processed ones, natural sea salt instead of refined salt, or homemade sauces instead of artificial ones, your body recognizes these ingredients and uses them efficiently. You feel lighter after eating, not sluggish or bloated. Your digestion improves, your skin looks clearer, and your energy becomes more stable. These small improvements compound over time, leading to a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Hydration also plays a big role in smart aging. Many older adults mistake thirst for hunger and end up overeating when their bodies are simply asking for water. Drinking enough water throughout the day supports every function, from digestion to brain clarity. It keeps your joints supple and your skin vibrant. Paired with clean food, hydration becomes a simple yet powerful tool to slow the visible and invisible signs of aging. A positive mindset amplifies all of this. Eating well and moving regularly do more than just strengthen the body. They influence the mind. When you fuel yourself with foods that promote health, your thoughts become clearer, your emotions more stable, and your confidence stronger. You begin to see aging not as a decline but as a process of refinement, becoming wiser, more aware, and more connected to yourself. Living this way doesn't require perfection. It's not about giving up your favorite foods forever or following strict diets. It's about balance and intention. It's about understanding that every choice you make, every source you use, every ingredient you pick, has the power to heal or harm. When you choose clean, natural foods that your body understands, you age not with resistance but with grace. You remain active, curious, and full of life, not because you're fighting time, but because you've learned to flow with it through awareness, nourishment, and gratitude for the body that carries you. Aging smart means eating smart, and that idea holds the key to staying youthful, vibrant, and full of energy at any stage of life. Getting older doesn't mean you have to slow down or lose strength. It means you have to become wiser about your choices. Your body starts responding differently to what you eat, how you move, and even how you think. The foods that once gave you energy might now make you tired, and habits that once went unnoticed can start showing their effects. This is why mindful nutrition becomes the foundation of healthy aging. When you focus on quality ingredients and natural foods, you give your body what it truly needs to repair, renew, and stay strong. Eating smart doesn't mean eating less, it means eating better. It's about paying attention to the source of your food and the way it's prepared. Processed sauces, refined sugars, and artificial additives weaken the body's natural defenses and increase inflammation. Over time, this leads to fatigue, stiffness, dullness, the exact opposite of vitality. Natural foods, on the other hand, strengthen the body and calm the mind. When you replace store-bought sauces with homemade ones made from real chilies, tomatoes, garlic, and olive oil, you instantly upgrade your health. Each natural ingredient brings nutrients, antioxidants, and clean energy that support your heart, digestion, and overall balance. As you grow older, digestion becomes more delicate. The body needs help breaking down food efficiently, and that's where mindful eating comes in. Chewing slowly, eating smaller portions, and avoiding chemical-laden condiments all make a huge difference. Natural spice blends and clean chili sauces can actually aid digestion rather than burden it. They warm the body, stimulate metabolism, and improve circulation. These benefits go far beyond flavor. They keep your body functioning smoothly and your mind alert. When food is clean and easy to digest, your energy levels stay high throughout the day. Hydration is another vital part of aging smart. Many older adults confuse thirst with hunger and end up eating more when their body simply needs water. Drinking plenty of water, herbal teas, or infused water with lemon and mint helps flush out toxins and keeps the skin and joints healthy. A well-hydrated body digests better, thinks clearer, looks more youthful. When paired with a nutrient-rich diet, hydration acts like a natural anti-aging formula that no supplement can replace. But nutrition is only half of the equation. The other half is mindset. A positive mindset enhances everything you do. When you approach food with gratitude and awareness, it becomes nourishment, not just fuel. Instead of thinking about what you can't eat, focus on what you can add: more color, more freshness, more life. That shift in focus creates a deeper connection with your body. You start to notice how certain foods make you feel lighter and more energetic, while others leave you feeling heavy and tired. This awareness is the essence of smart aging. Consistency is what turns these small actions into lasting vitality. Every time you choose a clean sauce, prepare a fresh meal, or go for a walk, you're sending your body the message that it deserves care. Those choices build up over time, forming the foundation for strength, flexibility, and resilience. You stop seeing aging as a decline and start seeing it as a refinement. A chance to live more intentionally, to listen to your body, to honor its needs with wisdom. Living this way is not about restriction, it's about liberation. When you free yourself from processed foods and toxic habits, feel lighter not just in body but in spirit. You have more energy to enjoy life, connect with others, and do what you love. Aging smart is not about staying young forever, it's about staying alive inside. Awake, strong, and grateful for every moment your body allows you to experience.